Oh, come on. Now what? Hey, welcome to Mike's Power Steering Leak videos. That's all we do. So the power steering leak is back. I don't know what happened. I lost it all. I have no power steering, so it's just gushing out. I did replace the pressure line. No, pressure line a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago for me is years, but no mileage. Did the new line, return line with an O-ring. The bolt looks tight. I gotta get a wrench on it. But I went back to the air conditioning. As you can see, I have new lines here. That crimp repair I did and added Freon, yeah, it only made it worse. It all blew out. The next day I had no AC. So, 0 for 2 on repairs here. Jeez. So that's all good now. Took it to a shop and properly had it done. New line, new AC. Drain, fill, evacuate. Alright, bolt was tight. Took off the line. And that glob, that looks like that's the pressure line O-ring. I don't know if this will focus very well, but it is just looks like a glob. It must be all torn. Oh, there we go. Some light on there for you. Yeah. So I have some O-rings. It looks like those green ones that are like air conditioning lines use, which are a better rubber. We'll see what I got. Try just that, because as soon as I put fluid in this, it was leaking. I had it running, and it was pressurized leak, so I think it's going to be that. I think my return line's probably still good. Maybe. Probably going to regret this, but I have these in stock in my toolbox. And I thought when I bought them it said something on there about oil resistance. I could be wrong. I may have to go get the green ones, like I said, that are nitrate or nitrile or something. There's something way better than standard. Let's see if I got one in here that even fits, and then I'll show you the aftermath when it leaks all over the place again. Here's what I need. See, this is how it came out. So it definitely had an issue. Now the why? Well, like I said, this line is maybe 2 years old, and I've since put in a new return line, new pump, and fluid, of course. So I wonder if new pump, new pressure blew that out. Now this seems to be about the same size, but I have a feeling I really need the green. You can actually see that it's probably smaller, not as thick. I tried something like this. There's another one I lost already, but it's too thick. This is too loose. Let's try this one, and then if not, I'll run down the store and get these green ones. Like I said, they have in stock. No waiting. Get you up in here. Tell you what bothers me about this setup. See this nice clamp they give you? It has a... Let me get you up in there. See, it's got nice... Let's see if I can focus. Focus and get my tool in there. The pressure line has a nice collar on it right there. Line in the background that this thing presses against. But the return line, it slips over this one and has nothing to press against. Granted, there's not enough pressure on the return line, but you need something for this clamp to press against to hold that line in. And it's missing. Or is it because this is aftermarket? This is supposed to have a ridge like that one right there has? Very interesting. Anyway, so if the return line leaks, like it was for a long time, remember? don't know. Something's askew there. All right, let's get this bolt cleaned up and put back in there, see what happens. Question is, did I destroy the pump? This happened, I drove about 5 miles, no power steering. Oh boy. All right, let's topped off. I turned the wheel. Haven't run it yet. Let's see what happens. No drips yet. A little low. Maybe he gets ATF. Wheels off the ground, cut it back and forth. Seems to be good. Let's get you underneath, see if we can explore the leak department with me. Let's go in. We're going in, kids. We're going in. Look at that. Nice and dry. Alright. Clean up the rest of this mess and call it fixed. Warning. Product placement prior to this announcement. Prior? No, following this announcement. Hey Mike, what are you going to clean up that area with? Well, if only there was a product that was safe for the environment and phosphate free and biodegradable. Whoosh! There is! It's super clean! Yeah, this is a plug. These guys were nice enough to send me out the sample of this goodness. We got the floor absorbent and we got the dissolvers. So I'm just going to hit that bottom frame where all that oil was. Yeah, this is available at AutoZone, as you can see. Floor absorbents. My only problem with floor absorbents, this is not just on anybody, is I'm not sure about this. I got to read up on it, but most of them are, what are they when they're done? They're basically toxic waste. But if that's biodegradable stuff, maybe this is too. You do have oil in it. I don't know. I think you just got to dispose of it properly, and you should know how to do that in your neighborhood. They have oil and gas and solvent pickups. So, all right, use responsibly. So, my poor lighting. What do I got? A headlamp going? Yeah, it's just all my power steering fluid. So I'm just gonna use the aerosol one. I figured it'll get in there nice. Get rid of this garbage. Try and catch some of it in this. And the wind's blowing it right back in my eyes, so I can tell you right now, this does not sting your eyes like other degreasers. How's that for you? Because I know that's what you look for in degreasers. Will not sting your eyes. Alright, that worked good. Sprayed it down. I use this other product called H2O. It's available out of the tap in any part of the world. Usually it is, unless you're, real stricken poverty. Unfortunately, but then Matt Damon will send you some water, because that's what he does, right? No offense, you know, I'm not, you know, no offense if you don't have water. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody. And let's get back over to, yes, step 4 is dispense in compliance with applicable regulations. See, I was already ahead of myself. So if they even got on the pavement, I'm going to hit that too. What happens when you go to the store too much? I forgot I'd already bought these. I could have used these. Dope. You see this lip? The new return hose did not have that, and I didn't bother to look. Well, it had it, but it was like a little bit lower. That's why I keep getting leaks on this. Because that clamp is supposed to hold against that. The way it is now in there's nothing for it to hold against. So I keep losing massive amounts of power steering fluid. Yeah, see that little clamp? It's kind of over that thing that it's supposed to be holding it in. It makes no sense. It's almost like it's not in all the way, but alright, we're gonna get it off. It also looks like it's coming from above. Like my pressure line is still leaking. What the fuck? Well, I did put that cheap O-ring. Let's get a drain pan here. Well, does that make sense what I'm saying? It does. Oh, there's a lip. There's a lip right there. See that? Right. This line has 2 lips. Okay, there it is. But it seems like that's not pressing down enough. It's almost like I need a washer underneath to press it in a little bit further. Well, let me get a pry bar and get that out of there. Now, after I did the shitty O-rings the other day, I realized I had these already. I just misplaced them. Sometimes you just buy shit you don't need and you put it away. But look at how much thicker. I think it's gonna be like this size. Look at how much thicker those O-rings are. I don't know if you can tell, but they're thicker than the black ones. So that's what I really need to fix this thing. Let's go up there with the mirror. I just want to know if there's anything in there. I mean, I've blown it out, cleaned it out. I don't know if you can see, but I'm looking in there. And it looks clean. Yeah, and then I'll just make sure, see how thin those O-rings are. They like barely come up over the lip of the pipe. So I want to get some fatties in there. All right. Now I'll show you again for the 15th time. See that? That lip is flush. That lip right here. That's the lip on the line. This one is like a fake lip. So this one is here. I gotta get some measurements because that's in there. It appears to be up in the camera lens, but looking up there, no, it's down in there. Like there's no way, if you put the plate right here, like where I am, it's not gonna hold the line. There's gonna be a little bit of a gap. So I need something to go in there a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's down in there a little bit. There's a lip right here. How is this plate supposed to hold that in there if there's a gap? Now, I don't have the O-ring on there yet, but is the O-ring going to make that much of a difference? We'll see. It is the fatty O-ring. So I think this is what we want. Alright, let's see. So for whatever reason, mine is sitting below the rack, so I need to make a spacer. So when that clamp comes down, it holds this in. So I'm going to take this lock washer, either cut it and just notch it, or spread it and get it on there. Maybe if I spread it and get it on there. I guess I should have just kept my old line. Apparently this one is I tried to measure from here to here. It looked the same, but I don't know what the difference is. This O-ring's wrong. That was the one I put on there. So, and this does have a little wear and taper to it, you can see. So, let's see if I can do this. Something like this. There we go. The clamp will push it in, hold it in there. Sound like a plan? Yeah, I don't like it like that. I gotta get that washer past that lip, and it's gonna sit. This is gonna sit in the rack. It's like bigger than the rack. I gotta cut the washer down diameter so it fits in that rack to make up that space. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta shave it down so these are flush. What a weird thing. Like, that other line in there has another lip here, and that plate goes past it. Fucking aftermarket shit. Which is perfect. It's a perfect size. Maybe I'm just gonna make a washer out of this. Same thing. Cut a piece off, slice it. Let's try that. There we go. That's my little spacer installed there. Plate's gonna go right over it and grab it. Now, why do I have to do this? I'm guessing it's an aftermarket line. I don't know. Who knows? And guess who doesn't have any Mercon ATF to put in here? I got plenty of Dextron. Look at the frickin' sap on this car. I'll show you the windshield. See the windshield? It's just, yeah, it's just, this is just all, it's like a layer. I'm sticking to it. Look at my shirt. I lean in, sticking. This is from one little tree. These trees on our street are just, I don't know what it is, springtime, they just sap. All right, gonna go get the, we'll bust out the scooter. Take the old Honda Elite down to AutoZone. All right, back from AutoZone with my Mercon. Got that up there. It's still up in the air, no load on it. Just turn the wheels by my knee here. Put some stress on the pump. I might have done it. See, I had to hit that. Just tap that bracket with my finger. Just tap that bracket flat because I gave it a little tweaking when I tried that other method. See, that's flush now. I like it. Degrease this thing for the 15th time. Well, I think that's it once again. The only thing I can think of is, unless these lines are not supposed to be tight. Are they the type that they're supposed to pivot in there? I don't think they are, because that's what the clamp, yeah, they wouldn't have that clamp if it was that style. So whatever reason, I guess I'm glad I held on to this. At least I could look at it. I probably could do no O-ring, new O-ring, and put it back in. Although that, some wear right there. Very slight, but maybe a bigger O-ring would have done it. I don't know. Alright, kids. Until 2 weeks from now and it leaks again. I'll see you.